You have gotten to that stage where you are unsure whether you should put down the cake and pick up the banana. A weird fucking analogy, okay? Fair enough. But it's almost the same as your firstborn dying. It's the day you have to stop bulking. Sadly for me, that day has come around. But for you, you might not be sure of when to stop bulking, to hop on a maintenance, to hop on a cut. So I'm going to help you decide when you should quit bulking. If these signs pop up, then you should quit bulking. Now, if you're used to eating a lot of food every day and then you stop that, are you always going to be hungry? Yes. So if you stop bulking, you hop on a maintenance, you hop on a cut, and you're not really that hungry, like it doesn't really affect you that you're eating a little bit less or a lot less, then you probably haven't bulked enough. You have likely not gotten to the extremes that you should have. So bulk more. Keep bulking. Okay, I get you might be fat. I put on a lot of fat in my current bulk. I can't really see. Look at that shit. I don't care. Okay, bigger. I'm sick at the moment, so my muscles aren't really that full. But that is the pain you have to go through. It's getting a little bit puffy. So you might just be a bit insecure. That might be the cause of you wanting to go on a cut. But if you're not, if your body's able to cope with going on to maintenance, then you're probably not bulked enough. And if you haven't bulked enough, then your diet isn't going to plan, is it? You're obviously not doing something correctly with your diet plan. Maybe you're not eating enough food. Maybe you're not eating enough of certain foods. If you want to, rectify that and actually achieve your goals and your bulk, not have a waste of time bulk, that you gain weight, water weight, but no actual muscle. If you don't want to waste your time bulking, check out the first link in the description. But you're fat. That's a sign, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. I'm well, not anymore. I'm on a cut now, but I was really fat. I'll put up a picture here. I was fat. I was a fat fuck. So that was a sign. People were saying, "Oh, you're getting fat." They've been saying that for a long time. I've been putting on fat for a while. I went very extreme with this bulk, so there is a video I will be putting up soon talking about my bulk. But if you're fat, then obviously you bulk too much. But maybe it's just you. Okay, maybe you're just thinking, "Oh, I'm putting on fat." You just put on a little bit of fat. If you're like 25 to 30% body fat, sure, go on a cut. I got all the way to like 35. Okay, I was a fat bastard. I went extreme because I got to the point where I just stopped caring, and that's a good thing because you can just keep going. I gained more muscle that way, but I did put on a lot of fat at that point. But maybe you haven't reached the max that you can do in your bulk, the max that you are aesthetically pleased with. So don't give in to your mind thinking that you're fat. If you are visibly fat, you look like a fat bastard, okay, that's obviously a sign. I got to that stage where I was just a fat fuck. It's fine. But what are other signs? So you get an injury constantly. Maybe you're in the gym, you're always getting an injury or a tweak or a strain every week or every few weeks, and it's holding you back in the gym. That's a sign that your body is saying, I want to stop doing the fucking gym. I'm sick of the gym. This happened to me in my bulk. I literally had every single one of these signs. And then I stopped bulking. So you should do the same. I started getting injuries. My bicep, I have a strain in my bicep just from overtraining and all this stuff in my right bicep. And I started getting a lot of pain again. So I went to physio. He said I should stop training my biceps. I said, well, I'm going to hop on a maintenance now anyway. He said, even better. I've still got this kind of problem, slowly getting better. But things like my thigh, I got a really bad thigh injury. Really strained my thigh really badly, a little bit of a tear. I have a bad pain in my shoulder that I got a few years ago. that started acting up again. Another sign. I also started getting pains in my forearms, which was caused by my bicep, which is irritation. These are all fucking signs. If you're getting loads of injuries, if you're getting one or two, then you obviously push yourself too hard. It's not that bad. But if you're getting them constantly, then yeah, stop bulking. But if you're sick of eating, okay, you wake up, you're like, oh, gotta eat food. You're not hungry, you're just slugging food in, and you're sick of the sight of food. You know, eating food just makes you sick. Like before you go to bed, you still feel great. You're brushing your teeth. Oh, I'm bloated. Got a big belly. Then, yeah, okay, you're gonna just burn yourself out. You're just gonna get depressed. Once you get to that stage where you're like just an obese guy who's just eating food all the time, then obviously, yeah, stop bulking, hop on maintenance, go on a mini cut, whatever. But also, if you've hit your goal, there's no need to go over that, okay? If you're looking for 15-inch arms or a bigger chest and you're measuring that, or your weight, I wouldn't recommend weight because after a while it just kind of becomes stagnant. But if you've hit your goal, then obviously you should stop trying to overachieve that. Once you've hit target, oh, I want to be 85 kilos. You're 85 kilos now. Stop bulking. There's no need to go any further. But yeah, there are many signs like hitting your goal. But you're going to quit if you don't have a goal. You know, I was going to quit. I was sick of bulking. And I had my goal. So I just kept going until I hit my goal. It's the same with you. If you don't have a goal, you're not going to hit the goal. But if you do have it, it's going to keep you going. Because you don't want to lose. Don't want to be beaten by your goal. Now, if you're looking to get the aesthetic physique, check out the first thing in the description. Check it out. If you're really serious, you want to be a winner, you want to actually start achieving things, check it out. If you want to actually look pretty sick, look at it. It's not much money. Just have a look and have a good day. Mwah.